Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Dr. Prashant. I'm Dr. Prashant. My rank in the recently conducted exam INS at 2022 was waiting 40. Unfortunately, I could not make it. But today we have gave the exam of NEET 2022. The paper, according to me, was average. It was from moderate plus you can say moderate level. There are a number of one liners. There were number of one liners as well as there were long clinical STEM based questions, especially from gynae. There were a lot of questions from gynae. So let's discuss the questions. This is memory based, guys. So options may here and there can be there. So from let's discuss from question number 1 to 15 first. So there was a question again from trauma. So there was a question where they had given an X-ray that showed air under the right diaphragm, and they asked what was the definitive management. So since it is an example of air under the right diaphragm, so it is pneumoperitoneum. So the management for this will be they had options like gastric lavage, ICD, and resuscitation and exploratory laparotomy. So we won't be ICD because we do that for the pneumothorax. And so for here the definitive management since they have asked, so we have to go for exploratory laparotomy and repair and resuscitation we have to do it before that. So the answer to this will be option number C, resuscitation and exploratory laparotomy. The next another question was from tension pneumothorax where they had shown the image of the tracheal shifting and also the features where they like increased respiratory rate, decrease in blood pressure, increased pulse rate. So what are the immediate next step in the management for this? The answer will be ICD insertion. And that we do in the adults in the intercostal space in the fifth intercostal space we do it. Okay, in the mid-axial line. So another question was there where they had shown an image and that image was actually of bladder extrophy. Other options were there like of villosal gastroschisis, but the answer I think will be bladder extrophy. It is a type of epispadiasis, and it is type of epispadiasis. Sorry for the fumble. So there was another question regarding a farmer who got injured, and on the thing biopsy they found copper penny bodies, metal bodies. So the answer they are asked, and they were I don't remember the options, but the answer to this will be chromoblastomycosis. Chromoblastomycosis. Next question, question number 5. There was a pregnant woman coming on third day. Third day is important here after delivery with depressed mood and other features related to that. So what the options were like postpartum depression, postpartum blues. So early in, just after the pregnancy, if you have these features, that is because of postpartum blues, and there is no need for any management. Any management, we just have to do reassurance and counseling. We just have to do counseling and reassurance. So the question number 6 was patient with a history of COVID 8 months back. COVID 8 months back, image was showing hair fall. So the likely cause for this, and there were options like alopecia and the other options were there, but the answer to this will be telogen effluvium. So telogen effluvium is seen whenever there is some kind of stress, like an infection, any disease, or any kind of stress that can result in a telogen effluvium, sudden hair fall that is it. So the answer to this will be telogen effluvium. And there was a question number 7 was, and antiemetic was used along with cystatin. So when they're giving cystatin to prevent post chemotherapy, not postpartum, to prevent post chemotherapy nausea and vomiting. But what happens is that it leads to acute psychosis, and there are options, different kind of options were there. But the answer to this, and they had asked what was the cause for this psychotic features were given. So what are the cause for this acute psychosis? The answer to this will be metoclopramide because it's the only one that crosses the blood-brain barrier and will cause its effect and lead to acute psychosis. So the answer to this will be metoclopramide. And there was an image of cystometry graph was there. In that they had asked, they had one is various parts was there, and they had asked about the different options. But the answer to this will be the graph 1b. The flat line is because of law of Laplace. Law of Laplace. So according to due to this rule, we have this flat line. This rule says that pressure is equal to 2T into R. That is why we have this flat line. So here the first urge to pass the urine comes at 150 ml, and at 400 ml is sudden urge for ejaculation. Sudden urge will be there for urination at 400 ml, where the graph will go up like this. There's a question number 9 was history of sickle cell anemia in a child now develops signs and symptoms suggestive of osteomyelitis. Likely cause for this will be, so the answer to this is simple, salmonella. In a sickle cell anemia, the patient, the cause for the osteomyelitis is salmonella. In other cases, it is staph aureus. There was question They showed an image. There was another image showing the phonics wrangling. So that was answer to that will be the phonics wrangling. And there was a question regarding an image modality. They had shown this photo. They had shown this image, and they had asked which investigation is this. And they had various options like cerebral blood flow scan and the other options. But the answer to this is PET CT. So this is an image of PET CT. And there was a question that there was a lead poisoning and what is the enzyme deficient. So lead poisoning we know can cause a porphyria, and it is due to the deficiency of two enzymes. One is ALA-dehydratase and one is ferrochelatase. So due to the deficiency of ALA-dehydratase, it causes thromboporphyria, and there is also deficiency of ferrochelatase. It also causes deficiency of ferrochelatase. And this question number 13 was a direct question, which is the growth hormone receptor antagonist. So the answer for this is pegisomant. So it is a direct question. Question number 14 was there was an image of amputation of toes of both the legs, and also there is importance. So what was the cause for this? There is an obstruction here. There is obstruction here, and that is at what level they are asked. Options were favorable for popliteal aorta iliac bifurcation. So since there is importance, the answer to this will be aorta iliac bifurcation. Question number 15 is Trimethoprim was given to a person with a feature and that lead to features hemolysis. So basically, this is leading to G6PD deficiency is causing this. So the deficient enzyme is G6PD belongs to which pathway? And there are the option like apoprotein pathway or HMP shunt pathway. So the answer to this will be HMP shunt pathway. As we can see, it is G6PD comes in this pathway. So this is the HMP shunt pathway. So this will be the answer. This was the first 15 questions. Like and subscribe, guys, and stay tuned. Turn on the bell notification. We'll be posting the next video. Let's keep a target of 25 likes at least. Please share with your friends so that they can also discuss the question. And please mention if there's any answer wrong, and also mention your score. Thank you, guys.